What did you pull that? That was not good. That should not have happened. Needs a bigger bag, that. Thank you, tree. Thank you, tree. Hello there. This is a different one tonight. I was perusing around ALDI the other week and looking down the middle aisle, came across this. An Adventure Ridge hammock with shelter. Now, I've never hammock camped before, so let's see how this goes tonight. I'm in a local woodland. Let's try and set this up. I'm guessing that goes through there. Have I read the instructions? Nah. We'll see how we go. She's a big one. There we go. Oh, I like hugging trees. I think she might be too big, actually. Yeah, I think that's too much of a span. Let's spin it round and go for these two here. Right, let's try these two. Yeah, apologies about the train line. That's better. Let's go up higher. There. The only thing is that tree might get in my way a little bit. And I kind of wanted that view there. There are trees over there, but I think that other one's a little bit wide. Right, let's see what this does. Yep, I've got no idea. Yeah. It looks quite fancy, actually. Yeah, no. Nope. Carabiner. I'm hoping there's two of them. Surely I can't just use one carabiner. No, just two. And quite a hefty carabiner as well. I'll show you the other one in a sec. And we're going to go for the top loop. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Seeing if I fall out of a hammock. Nope. Too much. I don't think we're going to get it there. Tree setup number 3, over there. In the wrong grass. Let's try this. It's much more promising, to be honest. Doesn't it? Ooh. Let's go. Now I've got my hands full. This tree here. Quite nice there, actually. I am very close to the path. Again, I always do this. If you noticed every video so far, I'm like, oh, I'm very close to the path. Can't help it with this, really. But the question is, can I spend a night in an ALDI Adventure Ridge Hammock and Tarp? Let's go middle for diddle. See what that does. Ah, that's a better reach, isn't it? Right, let's go top. That's very low. Don't think any of these trees are suitable for me. That's too low. Right, let's go this tree. This didn't work, we're going to have to go for a walk. And I've just dropped my hammock. That's better. Yeah, let's get these up here. Too high? Possibly. That's better. Like I say, I've never done anything like this before. I mean, I've sat in hammocks, but I've never camped in a hammock. What do you do with this? Oh, and he's got it back to front. Let's give it a spinneroonie. Otherwise you're not going to see me get in and out, are you? Where's the fun in that? If I fall out, you're going to want to see me fall out. Right. With that, that's my hammock. Now it is a tad high still. Give her a drop C. What do we think? I don't like this. That's just going to be sitting over. Let's have a sit in it, see if it works. Oh yeah, no, I'm going to need to go higher again, aren't I? Yeah, definitely need to go higher again. We'll get there in a minute. Oh yeah, that's better. Let's get it properly, come on. And we'll see how this tarp bit goes. Oop. Now, I'm not sure I like my legs that high. There's quite a lot of slack in that. How am I going to sleep my legs that high? It's not really, not comfortable, is it? That is not comfy. Tell you what, I'm going to look at the instructions and see if it said anything. I bet they're on the back of this. Where are you? Any instructions, mate? What does it say? Ooh, strap around. Okay. Tell you what, I'm not liking the look of it though. Don't think it's going to be that comfy. Just have to leave it there. Ooh. Try that. I'm guessing both of these go through the carabiner. Got like 2 tags on the end. I don't think this one will go around twice. No. That one is as is, I'm afraid. Great. Try that again. Making a right dog's dinner of this. No, that's going to be too high again, isn't it? Oh mate, I don't think I'm set out for this hammock camping malarkey. Or I should have read the instructions before I came out. Right, let's go with that. Shimmy you up. What are we saying now? Yeah. Quite low to the ground there, mate. Go up a clipper. Oh yeah. Oh, that's better. There we go. Oh, looks like a little cock pouch. Right. Let's see what this tarp bit does. Ooh, pegs. Put you on there for a sec. Ooh, look. See that? Adventure Ridge. What the fuck's that? Oh, I've got to figure out what to do with this. Right, I am going to go a little bit above. Anyone know any fancy knots? Although I don't, and I should have maybe looked at some fancy knots first before I started doing a bloody ridge line on here. So I thought it'd be a nice thing, because we're having a heat wave at the moment, I thought it'd be nice to sleep outside. And then the other week I just saw this. How the hell does this work? You know what, I have absolutely no idea what is going on here. Not a clue. And the instructions aren't even that good. Ah. Now, I think that goes through there like that. And then we can tie a knot at the end of the toggle. That's it. Right, so there's a loop that the toggle actually goes through. And then I can tie a nice knot in the toggle, not tie the elastic around that, because then I can tension it like that. Ooh, there's a dip there. Yeah, nearly went then. So I do that. We'll get there. When I can find that toggle again. Seem to have lost it. There you are. I mean, this is fiddlier than setting a tent up. Let's be honest. Tents are way easier. I could probably get a tent in here. Right. There. So if I want that, a bit higher up, okay, yeah. I get ya. Wrong way. That now gives me a bit of room for that. And we don't spread these out, do we? Because there's only one carabiner. Part of me thinks they should be spread out, so it creates more of a seating area. Right. What would you pull that? That was not good. That should not have happened. Shit. Shit. I think I've just undone my hammock. Yeah, I might have just undone my hammock. This might be an absolute fail of a video, this. Yeah, I might have messed this one up. Takes some tension off it. Good we've got no food to cook or anything tonight. Otherwise we'd have been stuffed. I had sausage, beans and chippings.
Sausage, beans and chippings.
Them's choices for tea. Right. Ta-da! Try again. It's starting to get a bit dark. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Sunset's at 32 minutes past 9. We're nearly on the summer solstice. Ooh, lots of guy line. Lots of guy line. What was that? Drop a peg. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. That is not big enough for a ridge line. Right. So, they give you all these. How are you meant to set up a ridge line? Now I've got a little secret thing in here. I bought a mini washing line. So I'm going to try this at my ridge line. Ah. No. Thought we were on to winner then. So that didn't actually clip onto anything. Possibly. Oh. Do some makeshift thing for tonight then, and then we'll figure out to a ridge line some other time, just in case I do this again. I mean, we got that up, we got a ridge line. That should come straight off. Try that. What do we do here? Is it a diamond shape we're going for? Maybe like that. Or we'll go for a flat. Because that doesn't look very good. I'm not going to be able to see out my hammock like that. I really should have opened this up first, shouldn't I? I don't know why I've got 6 guy lines. Unless one of these was meant to be original. I don't know. It didn't fit. Has anyone ever bought like a tent that's not had the guy lines on? Because I haven't at the moment. And I can imagine that being really annoying when you go into setting your tent up. And then you're like, oh, I've got to set all these guy lines on it, because otherwise my tent's knackered. Right, let's get this tarp pegged out then. We get rubbish pegs as well, don't we? Oh, what have you done there? Oh, they're the flimsiest pegs I've ever had in my life. They're about as thin as a pencil lead. Get some tension in this. Ooh. I promise it'll look cool when it's done. Yeah, that's took shape a bit. Now what I can do is go around and tighten all these guys up a bit. Hate these old tensioners as well. That actually looks quite good, if I do say so myself. Oh, dropped the tent bag. Leave no trace, don't leave that on the floor. What we're saying? We've got a shelter. There's the hammock. Got the mosquito net up with that. There she is from the back. And I've got my Trichology A-Luft Plus SE pillow. As you've got to stay comfy. I've got a fleece just in case we get cold. I don't think it will, because we are meant to be having a heat wave. It's going to get red hot next week as well. Hopefully keep me a bit insulated. I'll get some of this in here. I've got my torch. I'll put that in there. I'll get my pillow blown up. Imagine we're going to get trains all night. Oh, just thought a good thing about that ridge line is that there's somewhere for me to hang my lantern. That's that. It's a really nice pillow, that is. Really nice pillow. What else have we got? A wee drop of whiskey, if I fancy it in a bit. We'll put that in my flashlight bit. In my torch bit. And I don't know if I'm going to need it because it's red hot. But just a fleece blanket. Yes. I didn't want to bring all my camping stuff and look like I was camping, although some dog walkers have already walked past me. Some snacks, some Cheezios and some onion rings. And my lantern, which is a little Timu lantern slash pump that I got for £3.50, and so far it's been really good. Makes a bit of a racket when I was blowing up my Fjern flig flug, but I don't know if that's the foil inside the Fjern itself rattling around. But it didn't take long to pump up. Like I say, for £3.50 you can't really argue, can you? And that should go on my little ridge line there, my little bug net line, which I might need to tension because I'll put a lantern on it. Yeah. A bit more this side. Sweet. So, let's have a sit in and see how we're going. Oh. Yeah. Well, I'm going to take my shoes off for a sec so I can check this out, and then I might bring you inside so we can see what we're dealing with. I actually quite like this. I need to learn some knots though. Oh, tell you what. That's all right, that ain't half bad. I mean, my legs are pretty high. I don't know if that's normal. I might need to shuffle up a bit. There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, there's a nice sunset over there. Right. I can see me getting all of that silver blanket though. Right, there we go. So that's that. That's that. And we're like this. But that's pretty much us. You see me? Yeah, it definitely needs something. Definitely need something to hold this out your face, because it's a bit annoying, if I'm honest. But we are going to try and spend the night here, even though there's trains blasting past non-stop. There's a beautiful sunset over there. I don't know if you can just see a little bit of it to poke you through. You see that? Through them trees, and here's me, all emoed up in my veil. Just here chilling in my hammock. Apart from that, otherwise I'm quite comfy. Can I hear some music now though? I have no idea where that's coming from. I definitely think being closer to civilization and doing this kind of thing, knowing that it's technically not legal and some people can be horrible, but that's what makes me worry about having a safe night. If I was further away from that path, I'm getting bitten by something as well. Ah, mosquitoes, right, back in the net. So, there are mozzies. It's quite dark, isn't it? Hang on. Yeah, back to what I was saying. That is the only worry. Being close to people, being close to a footpath. Not knowing, like, if people use this during the night for nefarious activities. Should hope not. We'll see how we go. I might call this a night, and unless anything happens, I will see you in the morning. Good night. Morning. Made it through the night then. The Adventure Ridge Hammock and Tarp combo worked. And it weren't too bad. It was quite comfy. Apart from, I think it does need an under blanket because there was a bit of a chill here and there during the night. and my windscreen cover foil thingy, that got scrunched up by my feet during the night, so it didn't do much of a job. But all in all, not a bad night's sleep, fairly comfortable. I reckon I'll use this again. Not bad for 20 quid, eh? So these Adventure Ridge hammock and tarp kits from ALDI retail for £24.99. I managed to pick it up for 20 quid in the middle aisle after it had been on sale for probably a couple of weeks. Things tend to get reduced, and I'm quite happy with it for 20 quid. I had a good night's sleep, and I'll probably get some more use out of it at some point. I mean, I've got nothing to compare it with because I've never used a camping hammock or anything like that, but I can see me getting some use out of it. I mean, that's a thin tarp, isn't it? But I might be able to use it for something, and this I'll probably get some use out of as well. So yeah, not a bad night. I'll get packed up in a minute. It is now 5 o'clock and the sun's rising over that way, which you can't see again because of the trees. You can just see it poking through, which is really nice. What I will say though, maybe don't set your hammock up so close to train lines. I thought it felt like one of them was going to come through my hammock last night. Alright, let's get some shoes on. Got my dad's shoes, Skechers. Some shoes on and get all this put away before dog walkers come. That kept me warm last night. It was just my back, because obviously there's no insulation on the bottom of these. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to bring my sleeping bag and then I'd have to bring loads of camping stuff, and you know, it looked like I'm camping, which I wanted to just to look like I was just nipping the gym or something really. I ripped that as well. Pulled it last night to try and manoeuvre it, and I've made a bit of a mess of it there. Should be right though, hopefully. They're only cheap, aren't they? If it hadn't got bunched up at the bottom of my hammock, it would have done the trick. A glorious morning. Absolute lovely morning. Come on, Mr. Earwig, out you come. Look at that for a tent peg. What is that? This is going to be fun getting this back in, isn't it? Let's give you the world's tiniest bag to get it back into, instead of like a stuff sack or anything. Try that. Yeah. So they fold it up in a factory. Okay, that bag will do, because we can get it in there. I expect you to do that when you're out camping. It don't work like that, I'm afraid. I will stuff it in though. I can always fold it up when I get home properly. Yeah. Needs a bigger bag, that. Do that when I get home. Right, I'm guessing this just goes straight in this sack. That was easy. I'll give you that. But the tarp and everything's meant to fit in there too. Thank you, Treat. Thank you, Treat. Leave no trace. I feel like this is a good time to wrap this up. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a really nice night. My first time hammock camping and trying out the Adventure Ridge hammock and tarp from ALDI that I bought myself. It's not a paid for thing or sponsored thing or anything like that. If you don't know by now, I'm Nathan. This has been another episode of Night in the Wild, and thank you very much for watching. See you later. Woo! We're doing circles. I don't do roundy round. Oh, I don't do roundy round. Shit. Shit.